Hi, my name is Jaynel Prince, and I am a senior, and today I will be presenting you my YAT project for my AP US Government. And the agenda for today is to just explain the influence of my project, present a video that I made, and to explain my artwork process, as long as present my artwork and what I've learned so far, and what I can do better to improve my artwork, as well as you guys' feedback. So in my PO's government class, we have a yearly activism project, and you get to choose any topic that you want. And my two passions is healthcare and education. Last year, I presented a paper about education, so this year I decided to focus on healthcare. And actually, healthcare has been in my life, pretty much. My mom, she's a counselor, so she works with people and helps them get into homes. She also helps them with their medical assistance and stuff like that. So it's really nice to see her help people. I like to help people also. And as we move on to our next unit, each unit kind of correlates to our yearly activism project, and we try to show how, for example, we just finished Unit 4, which is about the executive branch and the presidents. And we were saying how the presidents, how have they affected our YAT project? Okay, here's a video that I made. Oh man.
Press escape.
Escape. Oh, got it.
You need the H at the beginning.
Oh.
You need the H at the beginning.
Oh. Okay. I got it. Is that like the full screen?
So the full screen button.
Can you hear from my laptop?
I guess we're gonna have to. It'll take a minute.
Like I said, I had a video before.
It takes a minute to. You can try it now.
I believe that healthcare is financial assistance, of course, for those who qualify towards their medical bills. I also know that Medicare helps elderly, while Medicaid helps the poor. Present healthcare, honestly, hasn't been all that bad. I think healthcare basically helps the whole system be able to diagnose correctly. Just some professions and some healthcare don't want to just allow people what they deserve, meaning with special testing and things like that. You know, they pick and choose, and that's not necessarily good when you're trying to find out what's wrong in your life or what your body is going through. So that's what I think healthcare is.
It does help a lot of people who can't afford health insurance. It's a great benefit to a lot of lower class people. And yeah, that's really it.
So my process for this project was actually we were able to pair up with someone who also had the same topic. So I had paired up with one of my classmates, Ruthie, and we had decided to focus on President LBJ because he had an idea of a great society and improving education, and also those who were poor, and and we said that he was like the founder of the expansion of how Medicare and Medicaid is today, because without him, then Obama wouldn't have created Obamacare. And what was interesting about the video that I had made, when I first initially asked my sister, who was the last person to answer the question, what was Obamacare, I actually said, do you know what the Affordable Care Act is? And she said no, which I thought was very interesting because the Affordable Care Act is Obamacare. And when I said, do you know what Obamacare is, she was like, yeah. And I was like, well, it's actually the same thing, it's just a different name. And Ruthie and I had planned to make a collage of LBJ. Well, not a collage of LBJ, but a picture of LBJ and his clothing would be a collage of different healthcare programs. This is my artwork, and you can see the different healthcare programs on his body. The way Ruthie and I wanted to, actually this was supposed to be covered. I was going to draw his tie and everything and then cover it with more paper, but then I thought that would look too much, too a bit extra, so I just covered the outer of him. And then I tried to shape everything to fit his body, especially this little circle. I tried to cover his watch like it was a part of his watch to demonstrate it. And with the extra parts that we had for the collage, we had just pasted it around. After completing my artwork and actually having a conversation with my teacher, I learned that Obamacare can hardly be explained. I mean, it can be explained, but it's very difficult to explain. You need more than just a couple of sentences just to explain it. A video can't even explain it. You have to go back into years of history just to explain the enhanced version of Medicare and Medicaid. And Obamacare, yes, I do agree that it's very good. It helped 22 million people able to get health insurance, but it's supposed to help the working class families and the poor. However, it's not allowing those in the working class and the poor to be eligible for this insurance. So it makes it more difficult for those types of families to get health insurance. There's always room for improvement on my project. When Ruthie and I finished our project, we both agreed that all this space was just horrible. It just took the idea away from the main idea that we came up with. And we had no idea what to better it whatsoever. But we felt like just randomly putting things on it would not help the piece any better. And the point that we wanted was to get our main collage there. So that's what we were happy about, and that's what we wanted. And to also improve my project and to make others help understand what my project is about, I would like to get a better understanding of Obamacare and healthcare programs, period, because I am still confused and I still have a lot to learn, like a lot. Thank you. Any questions?
Did you make that video to seem like a documentary? Because it was like very like, I'm going to go watch it on Netflix type nice deal.
Effect, right?
You like that?
Yeah.
So, what do you think some of the next steps are for learning about Obamacare or healthcare in general?
I think my best resources to actually help my mom with her job. Or not help her, but be by her side as she helps assist those. Because she understands it, or at least I think she understands it, and she can give me a better understanding of how the whole system works. Because she's been a part of it for many years. Wait, I'm sorry. So I guess it's to actually be more active than I am, because I'm not really active. Like, I'll do my research and I'll look into it, but I don't like really do anything to get a better understanding than just go on the internet.
Do you think when people talk about Obamacare, they understand what it is?
No, but I think they just understand the basic, like the goal of Obamacare, to help those who don't have insurance get insurance. That's just the basic goal. But they don't have the full understanding of what goes in Obamacare.
I've had personal insight into you struggling with sources.
Mm-hmm.
What is that? What is your relationship with reliable sources and understanding Obamacare?
I actually missed the factor. You had a graph that showed different sources where it was liberal or conservative or moderate. Should I show it?
Is it in your PowerPoint?
No, it's
You
in
can
the
just talk
drive.
about it.
Oh wait.
No, yeah, just talk about it. So,
okay. So in the middle, it had moderate resources that I can use because my last unit essay, it was mixed up. It was mostly liberal, then it was mostly conservative. It was just all over the place. I wasn't in between, actually, how I am, which is in between. So the resources, majority of the resources I used were the Atlantic something and the Washington Post and yeah, that's pretty much.
that was for understanding Obamacare is what you're talking about.
Mhm. Like the last essay we had did for Unit 4, there was a article about LBJ and Obama, and it was comparing Obama to LBJ. It was saying how Obama doesn't have a great relationship with Congress as LBJ did. Like LBJ was able to persuade and manipulate Congress, but Obama wasn't. Like they were just comparing the two.
Any questions?